guys, and welcome to episode 172 of the Gaming Death Podcast. I'm Chris, and joining me tonight is Caleb.
Hey guys, how's it going?
So we missed last week. Lots of stuff been happening in everybody's life, it seems. I know last week I wasn't available to podcast because my boss had gone to Alaska for 10 days, and I was holding down and running an insurance company basically by myself.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun and lots of responsibilities, and it kind of sucked a little bit. But overall, I think it was a pretty good experience. So he gave me tomorrow off since I did such a good job. So I'm going up to see my dad tomorrow, which is cool.
Nice. That's pretty sweet.
So what's been going on video game wise?
I'm trying to remember. Nothing too big other than the giant yellow elephant in the room, which I guess we're going to have to maybe just talk about right away. Pokemon Go.
Oh my god, I love Pokemon Go.
Everyone's playing Pokemon Go. I'm not playing Pokemon Go, but I'm watching everyone play Pokemon Go.
Wait, why aren't you playing Pokemon Go?
I just don't have a lot of interest in it. It's really interesting from my perspective for a social experiment, and especially as far as games interacting with culture, but just not something I'm really into. I might play it at some point. But for now, it's more fun just to watch people.
See, for me, it's less like playing the fact that I'm playing Pokemon, or less of a game. I'm not really going out there and like fighting for gyms, or really like hardcore into my team alliance or anything like that. For me, it's been really good. It's gotten me and Dawn have walked probably not the past 2 days because it's been kind of shitty here, but the day I downloaded Pokemon Go up until, 3 or 4 days, about 2 days ago, we were walking, anywhere from 3 to 4 miles a day.
All right. That's pretty sweet. Yeah. And it sounds like a lot of other people are doing the same thing, or just walking for very long periods of time.
Because I'm not someone who likes to walk. I'm a heavy dude. For our listeners out there, I weigh like 260 pounds, 6'4". I'm a big dude, and I'm not a walker. I don't like to walk. I think walking is one of the most boring things in the world. I'd rather ride a bike or just sit on my ass and play video games and eat taquitos. But when I'm playing Pokemon Go and I'm out and about, it doesn't feel like I'm exercising. It just feels like I'm playing a game. And the other cool thing is just running into random people and having full-on conversations with people that you would have never talked to ever is the coolest experience in the world. We like to go out around 9 o'clock when it's nice and cool here in New York. It's been like 94, 95 during the day. Mm-hmm. And there's probably about 50 to 60 people out and about on our little walk path that we go on, just playing Pokemon Go. And you run into people and you talk to people and you bitch about the servers crashing, you bitch about the game freezing, you talk about where they caught rare Pokemon and that kind of stuff. It's just cool. It's taken over pretty much the country. It's brought people together that it seems like would never be brought together. And you hear all these news stories of like, oh, people falling off a cliff. That's just, natural selection and Darwin Awards, not everybody can be Ash Ketchum. We do need some like some Joeys. So
yeah.
But it's really, in my honest opinion, it's not just a huge leap for gaming. It's also kind of a huge leap for people. Like it's really weird that it takes a video game to really unite people the way that this game has united everybody.
Yeah, it's definitely, so I knew that Pokemon Go was coming. I've been watching it for a while, and I was expecting the release to be pretty big. I knew it was going to be pretty big among gamers because of the whole augmented reality, catching Pokemon in real life kind of aspect. I don't think anyone could have predicted it was going to be this big, to the point where it's already outpacing Twitter as far as users, and that's only with however many countries it's been released in. It's dropping.
It's in 6 countries right now.
It's in 6 countries, and it's out of control.
Oh yeah,
and it's dropping in more every day. And I don't know if I would say. I don't know if I know enough to say whether or not it's going to be a fad, like some people are saying. I think this thing could have some serious legs, depending on how they upgrade it and how they patch it going forward, it could probably go on for a long time, just seeing how much success it's already had. But it's super interesting to watch from any perspective.
The thing that really that makes me think that it's going to have legs and that this is going to go on for a while is due to the fact that they're already coming out and being like, hey, not everything's in this game yet. Like, there's still trainer battles coming. There's still trading coming. There's still, excuse me, I'm going to burp. There's still, breeding coming. They've only released 140 Pokemon right now and they're all of the original 150. Like, there's so much still coming for this game that this is, to me, the way that this feels is, hey, here's the big countries. We're going to release it there. Kind of like a huge server stress test, huge beta test. And once they knock all the kinks and everything out of it, it's going to be great. It's going to be like an actual Pokemon game, but in real life.
Yeah, and it's also amazing to think that it's been this big already with all of kind of some of the issues you mentioned. Apparently, it crashes a ton from what I've heard of people playing
all the time.
It's like one of my friends from work who's been playing it pretty aggressively and allegedly only plays it because all of his friends do, said it was one of the worst apps he'd ever played as far as crashing and stability. But he was still playing it. He was still playing it the whole time we went out to lunch. So
yeah, if it is one of the least stable apps I have ever downloaded and left on my iPhone, and I would never delete it. I just wouldn't. Like, I'm sitting here playing right now while we're podcasting because I have some incense and I'm trying to catch some Pokemons.
Yeah.
So, like, it's Pokemon Go. It's like it's what I wanted when I was a kid.
Yeah, I think it's what people have been wanting for a long time. Well, I mean, for a long time, people have wanted some kind of super high graphic, kind of like next-gen, full-on console release of Pokemon that would allow you to travel all over the different islands and everything. They want a much bigger game than the handheld consoles have given them, even though they still love those. And I think this is the closest thing we're going to get for a long time, and it's maybe better than that in a few ways.
This is
if it does ramp up the way we're expecting it to, as far as stability and as far as features and all that kind of stuff.
This is the Pokemon MMO that everybody's been clamoring for.
Yeah, I think we might have just gotten a holo.
Did we? Did Holo? Oh! I see a Holo Blade came on. We'll be adding Holo to the call. But this is the Pokemon MMO that everybody has been clamoring for. Like, when people go, oh, what do you want from a new Pokemon game? They're like, oh, I want an MMO. I want to be able to play with my friends and, run around and catch Pokemon and battle Pokemon with random people that I find around. This is that. This is you running around catching Pokemon and battling your friends and running around actual outside places, which is fucking cool. Like, I can't stress how cool and how much I'm in love with the phenomenon that is Pokemon Go.
I think Holo has officially joined the call now.
Yeah, I just added him to the call.
Is he? Okay, maybe he's still joining. Yeah, and you're obviously definitely not alone in that in the gaming community, which is why I expected this to be really big, but at the same time, still just not this big or anywhere near this big. And I don't entirely understand why it has been as big as it has. I just don't understand the details of why this particular game has happened to grow this big. Since a lot of people that play it don't even play Pokemon normally.
So that's what you have to do. You have to experience it for yourself. Download the app and play. You're in San Francisco. You can walk pretty much everywhere. This Pokemon Go is made for someone like you.
I have arrived.
Hi, Holo.
Oh, it's Holo.
We're talking about Pokemon Go right now, Holo. Did you get a chance to download it?
Yeah, I've been playing it all day today. I'm almost level 6.
Yeah, what team did you go?
Red.
Oh, fuck you.
Moltres.
Fuck you.
I don't know, my buddy was Valor, so he was like, go Valor, go Valor. I'm like, okay, go Valor.
No, Team Mystic all the way.
Yeah, it's fun. Well, I mean, it's not fun. It's
addicting.
Interactive. Yeah, it's like, it's not really a game. I've been saying it's more like a companion app. Like it's something that accompanies you as you walk around and you do stuff with it rather than play it. You're not really playing very much.
Well, if you
But as you said, it's addicting. You're collecting stuff as you're walking around, right?
Walk around and go collect Pokemon that you're playing, and then go take down some fucking gyms.
Yeah, it's great because I'm downtown. So those are like fucking Pokestops like every 3 feet. Like literally Pokestops every 3 feet.
The end of my road, there's 3 Pokestops.
That's pretty good. There's nothing near my house, but at work there's so many. And since I walk so much, man, making Poke eggs, it's fun. It's fun. I do feel like they need to add a lot.
They are. They already said that they are. They're adding trading. They're adding battling between trainers. They're adding breeding. They're adding a bunch of stuff.
Now, my question is, have you been to a Pokemon gym yet?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What level were the Pokemon there?
I don't know what the Pokemon don't have levels. They have CP.
Same thing.
800-ish.
Yeah. How do you get a Pokemon up that high? Like the ones by me are all 1,000 to 1,500. Like how are you even supposed to?
I have a 2,200 Pidgeot.
How?
Because there's nothing but Pidgeys around me. So I catch them, which gives me 3 candies, and then I transfer them, which gives me 4. So every Pidgey that I catch is 4 candies that are then 4 upgrades to my Pidgeot.
Right, but you also need like 2,000 dust, which takes a while to get.
Not when you're hatching eggs.
Yeah, how much dust do you get for hatching an egg? I haven't hatched an egg yet.
Probably about anywhere from 600 to 1,000.
Oh, I guess that's okay.
So,
sort of.
I have 12 incubators going right now.
I think if I catch Pokemon by my house, I'm gonna have like the best Drowsy ever because there's nothing but Drowsies by my house.
Yeah, see?
Lots and lots and lots of Drowsy.
Which is really good because psychic Pokemon seem to be like the best right now because it seems like the only thing that you can really level up a lot is normal Pokemon.
Well, there you go. I'll just have to catch all the Pokemon by my place. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. Caleb, if it's free, come on, like give it a try.
I know.
Give it a whirl.
Chris was just saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Like it's a free app. You don't have to spend any money on it, and you walk everywhere. And you don't get why everybody's playing it, and you don't really understand it. That's why I say to anybody out there that wants to know why what the big deal is, then go play Pokemon Go.
But I have friends who are playing it, and they're not a huge fan of it, and they don't even understand why it's so big, but they're playing it.
It's because it's community driven, sort of like.
Yeah.
They encourage you to play with other people.
Yeah.
And explore with other people and take down Pokemon gyms with other people, which is kind of weird. I just wish there was more to it. I know they're going to add, but it's like already I'm like, oh no, that's all there is. And I kind of wish there was something I could do. Like if you're in an area where there's not much to like catch or much to do, it's kind of tough.
Well, that's why they have like the incense and stuff like that. And you can always go to a Pokestop, sit down at a Pokestop for a half hour, use a lure module, and just have a ton of people show up and a bunch of Pokemon show up. It's quite fun. I love it. I love fucking Pokemon Go. Like I said, I'm playing right now.
How are you playing right now? There's nothing to do.
Yeah, I'm catching Pokemon.
I've had the app on all night, and all I've seen was one Drowsy appear by my house, and that's it.
Are you using incense?
No.
Well, that's why.
I heard you have to be walking around for incense to work.
Nope. Incense will draw all the Pokemon directly to you.
Oh, well then I should do that.
Yep. Does it for 30 minutes, and it's just for you. It's nice. Like,
but have you spent real money?
I have.
See, that's the problem. I can't because in order to link my credit card, I have to do some backdoor ass like way of doing things. So it's like I can't spend. Like I'd be willing to spend money. This stuff's not really that expensive for what you get.
No,
it's actually very reasonable.
I think I've spent $5 on the game, and that was just to buy more incense.
Yeah, you could spend $20 and be set for a really long time. Yeah.
You don't ever need to buy, if you're walking around, you don't ever need to buy Pokeballs because you get a ton of them by going to Pokestops.
Yeah, yeah. Like I walked around. I got 49 Pokestops today. Just coming home from Toronto, and because there's just like literally a Pokestop like every quarter of a block. Like it's insane. And like at that point, the game is fun. But now that I'm at home, there's literally no way to play it if I don't spend money.
Well, they give you 2 free incense, and every couple of levels they give you some of the premium stuff. They'll give you like Ultra Balls. They'll give you more incense. They'll give you, they'll give you more things as you level up. You don't actually have to spend money, and you can also get incense and all that stuff from Pokestops.
You can actually get incense from Pokestops?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're very rare. They're rarer than 10 meter eggs.
I've not even gotten one of those. Oh, 10-kilometer eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, I have one of those, actually.
Yeah, there's a list online. It breaks down to being one of the rarer Pokemon that are currently available.
Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of cool. Now, I heard the level that you find Pokemon in the wild is depends on the level that you are.
That's correct.
Which is a huge pain in the ass, sort of.
Well, the reason for it is you don't really start leveling up your Pokemon until you hit about level 10, because it takes so long then to get from 10 to 20. So once you hit 10 is when you can start really putting candy and stuff into Pokemon and getting a really good Pokemon, and then start taking down some of the gyms.
See, I was watching a video of some dude, because I was just curious, because I wasn't quite sure how the mechanics of the game worked and how to actually like find wild Pokemon. Like I wasn't quite sure how it worked and how catching them and like collecting stuff worked, because the game doesn't do a great job of explaining all this.
No, it does a shitty job of explaining anything.
It does a really bad job. So I'm like, I went up and I looked, and this guy was level 25, and he was like, the amount of XP it took me to get from level 24 to 25 was the equivalent of like getting from level 20 to 25.
Yep.
Or sorry, not from level 1 to 20, which is crazy.
Yep.
That's a lot of XP because you don't really level up that fast. What level are you right now?
10.
10?
10.
That's pretty good.
You
drive around a lot, though.
Yeah, but you don't get anything when you drive. Do not Pokego and drive. But me and Dawn have been walking 3 to 4 miles almost every day.
And there's lots of stuff by you?
There's Pokestops everywhere, and there's 5 gyms within a 3-block radius.
Oh, damn.
So it's nice.
I have one gym just down the street at the train station, which is a bizarre place to have a thing, but there's no Pokestops around here, really.
Well, what you need to do is you need to pull your Pokemon Go app out. You need to fucking put that shit on, and you need to go for a fucking walk. Go explore.
But what does that doesn't give me any Pokestops, though. That's a thing.
But if you go in a direction, you might be able to find Pokestops as you're walking, and it also lets you catch Pokemon.
No, like that's what you don't understand. Like I can, like, because you can zoom out, I can see like shit near me, and there are no Pokestops.
Right, it only shows you about a 3-block radius.
No,
when you zoom out, yeah, it does.
I can see a lot more than that. Like I can see up to the mall, which is like a 5-block walk, give or take. I can see in my immediate surroundings. The most I can see is 3 Pokestops, and that is in the little town near me, which is like that's a really long walk.
But just go for a walk. That's all you got to do.
No.
Go for a walk.
No?
Hatch some of them eggs.
I walk as I just got the app today. We were talking online, and I got the app today at 1:00, and then I walked from my work to my dad's place, and during lunch, and I walked almost 3 kilometers.
Right.
So that's pretty good. I'll be hatching eggs daily.
The thing that makes me laugh the most about Pokemon Go, though, is it's trending more than porn is currently in the U.S.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
It's more popular than porn, which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
But it's
addicting.
Yeah, this episode isn't going to be all about Pokemon Go. I think we've said our piece on it. But the problem with that is that's really the only thing happening in the gaming universe. Like, I went to GameSpot and some other places to look at what news was going on, and all the news is about Pokemon Go.
Yeah, there's a couple small things we can talk about going on, but not a ton.
The big thing that I saw that I'm really excited for is, have you seen the $60 Tiny NES?
I was just going to say, yeah, and I'm way more excited about it than I thought I would be, because the more I think about it, the more excited I get about it. I really want to play one of those.
It's $60, and it's a tiny NES, and here's Dawn, who must have just heard me talk about it. She comes in making hearts with her hands. Because I don't. If you've listened to the cast for a while, you know that both me and Dawn and Caleb. I don't know so much about Hollowblade, but I know me, Dawn, and Caleb are hardcore old school gaming fans. Like, we like the older stuff too. I think it's one of the reasons that we like the indie stuff so much, to be honest. But this is $60. It comes preloaded with 30 games. You can use the controller that looks like an NES controller on your Wii U now. Like, it's fucking $60, 30 games.
Yeah.
A tiny NES.
And a little controller, and you can pay $10 extra to get another little controller if you want to play 2-player.
And there's Bubble Bobble, so you're going to want to pay the extra $10 for that other controller.
Yeah, there's a couple games I think I'd want to be playing with people on that thing, honestly. And it's awesome to think about playing that again, as opposed to tracking down another NES and trying to find it that way.
Well, it's not only that. Like, NES and SNES games are stupid expensive for God knows no reason at all, really. Other than people make them expensive.
Yep.
Yeah, and for that reason, as soon as I saw it had all 3 Mario Brothers games and Kirby's Adventure, I was sold. Like,
it has all that, plus it has like Tecmo Bowl, which is tons of fun.
Yeah.
When is this being launched?
Holiday.
Oh, Jesus. A while, yeah.
It has Tecmo Bowl. It has Zelda, the 2 NES Zeldas. It has 2 of the 3 NES Castlevanias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Caleb's getting hyped just
hearing
about it.
Metroid. It's.
Yeah. I'm gonna dive in. You know what? A lot of these games I have not played because when I was younger, I was a Genesis kid. I was not a Nintendo kid.
Now, Caleb, what I was trying to read. Now, it comes preloaded with 30 games. Are you going to be able to download more games later on?
So they officially made a statement later in the day. This news broke in the morning, first thing. But they later made a statement this afternoon saying that what games it has on it are all the games that will ever be on it. Allegedly, that's what they're saying now. I guess that could possibly change if it's like a big enough deal. I don't know if it will be. Like, I don't know if I assume it'll sell pretty well. I just don't know if it's going to be like amazing. But either way, for now, no other games, just the ones that it comes with. Not that that's a bad bunch, but just something to keep in mind.
I will tell you right now, though, I'm sold on this.
Yeah.
The concept is adorable. The concept is intelligent. The price point is fair. It just sounds like a good all-around fun thing.
So we go from one awesome Nintendo thing to the next awesome Nintendo thing. What year is this?
Wait, what was the first? Oh, Pokemon Go. Okay.
You know, like, in all honesty, if this is the way Nintendo is starting to go, I'm kind of excited for the NX.
Yeah, and that's the funny thing. They didn't even make Pokemon Go. They just licensed it. And
I'm sure they were up that developer's asshole, like really far up there, making sure they did not fuck it up.
Not really, because this is pretty much just a reskinned version of Niantic's other game.
Was it Ingress?
Really far up their ass, making sure they didn't fuck it up.
But it's kind of broken, it sounds like, but just not broken enough that people can still play it, and they are.
Like,
what, Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
It crashes. It crashes constantly.
Oh yeah, it crashes all the time. Yeah.
It's broken.
I had a level like a level 80 Bulbasaur appear, and it fucking crashed as I was trying to catch it, and I was very sad.
Did you throw the Pokeball at it?
Of course.
Did you go back and check to see if it caught it?
No, it didn't, because it didn't catch. It was still failing as it was catching. I guess it was a hard catch, and it crashed before I could finish catching it.
Because if you throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon,
and it crashes,
and the Pokeball closes, and you know how normally it starts to light up red and starts to shake.
Yeah, it shakes.
If it doesn't light up red and doesn't shake, and the game crashes, close out the app, go back into the app, and see if you caught the Pokemon. Because it's on a server, you can still catch the Pokemon even though the game crashed.
Yeah, so, no, I did check, and it happened to me earlier, and I caught... What did I catch? I caught something on the way home. I think it was a Nidoran. Yeah, it was a Nidoran.
I caught...
the only time
I caught my 1200 CP Snorlax that way.
Right on.
That was a hard catch. But this tiny Nintendo is fucking awesome. Everybody who's never gotten a chance to play the NES games finally gets a chance to... gets a feeling of the actual NES, which is amazing.
So Is the controller a mini controller that you get with it, or is it like a normal?
It's a normal-sized controller that's modeled like the original NES controller.
Okay, that sounds great to me. Yeah,
you're not getting a tiny controller.
Good. That's good. That's good.
If it was a tiny controller, I wouldn't be able to do anything because you've seen my hands. I have big old bear paws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other news that I saw was, did they announce a new character for Overwatch?
They did.
And?
Yeah, you guys want to talk
I have
about
no
that?
idea.
Anna Amari, the mother of Farah, will be the next character. She is a sniper support, so for all those people that like to be sniper and just suck dick and die over and over again, never kill anything and just lose the game for your team, now you can be the healer too and lose the game for your team even more. Because you have to hit a direct shot with the sniper shot in order to heal whatever you're trying to heal. It's not like any of the other healers in the game. She's cool. She's going to be really... Pubs are going to be sad for a little while.
Because everybody's going to be playing her.
Because everyone's going to want to be her, and most people can't aim for shit, and but she seems like a really cool character. She gets like a sleep gun, a la Solid Snake, I guess, like a tranquilizer gun that you can tranquilize someone for 8 seconds or something like that. Although if they get hit, it's like a polymorph. So if they get hit, they wake up. And her sniper is not like the other snipers where it's kind of just flat damage. She can't headshot anything and kind of does a dot.
Okay.
And so it ticks 3 times over 3 seconds. She seems really interesting. She has no mobility, kind of like Zenyatta. So it's kind of bad in that sense. She seems like people have been saying good things about her. I haven't tried her yet, though, because I don't play on PC. But
what's her ultimate?
She can buff someone to make them do 50% more damage, take 30% less damage, and move 50% more faster movement speed or something like that. Oh, yeah,
let's do that on all the Lucinos.
Yeah, so like people have been like putting it on like ridiculous characters like Genji, so it's like you cannot get away from him. You can't really do anything to him. He's just going to kill your entire team. Or you combo it with like other shit like... what was it that people were comboing? They were comboing like Genji with Lucio with that ult, and it was just like you can't even aim at him because he's like moving so fast. It sounds like it's a good concept. It's fresh.
On to what else? What else is going on? What else is going on in the gaming world?
I don't know if there's much I can think of it.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything really going on, is there?
So we haven't done this in a while. What are you guys playing?
Holly, you want to go first?
Sure, I suppose. I've been trying to finish Fallout 4.
Okay.
I had a week off last week, and I just played and played and played and played, and the game just never ends. And I was kind of disappointed because I was like, okay, I want to beat 2 games during my week off, and I didn't even beat half of one, I feel. So I was like, oh, that's kind of sad. And I'm playing through Bioshock Infinite again.
Yeah, I'll be playing through that again once the HD collection comes out.
Yeah, I'm just playing it for the trophies, and that game is a lot of fun. Very, very addicting. Slowly getting into it, and once it picks up, it's pretty good. Still not as good as Bioshock 1, but close. All
right, what about you, Caleb? What are you playing?
Yeah, I picked up the Uncharted collection after I finished Uncharted 4, I mentioned last time. And I just finished the 3rd one not too long ago. I'm about halfway through my second playthrough of Uncharted 4. And one of my roommates who doesn't rarely ever play video games unless there's like something really particular to catch his attention. He played the full Doom demo, and then during Prime Day he saw Doom for $30 and he went for it instantly. So I've been watching him play Doom because I was still on the fence about buying it myself. Mm-hmm. And that game is extremely entertaining.
That game is so fun.
You played it, Chris?
I bought it. Yeah, I bought it like right after I played through the demo. I was like, this game is too much fun not to pick up.
Yeah, I've been eyeballing it. Might pick it up at some point soon.
I haven't played it myself other than the demo, but it's pretty incredible if you just want pure fun.
It's stupid. That's what I was about to say. It is just stupid fun. Like
That's the best kind of fun. Come on.
it's like you just play and shoot shit and run around and shoot more shit.
Kill everything.
And it's like it's so stupid fun. And there's secrets that are throwbacks to the old Doom game, and it's like, oh, the game's so good. it's a good game. I went back to Hearthstone because I'm a bad person.
Does that make you a bad person?
Well, I watch a lot of YouTube, and I came across Crip again for the first time in a long time. And I love Crip. And I was watching a bunch of his Hearthstone videos, and I went, fuck, I want to play Hearthstone again. So I went back, and I've been playing a shit ton of Hearthstone, and that got me playing StarCraft 2 again, which made
I want to play the expansion for
which
StarCraft
made me go out and get Heart of the Swarm for $20. So now I'm playing through the entire campaign of StarCraft because I don't play competitively. I just want to play for the story.
The story. That's what I do.
And I didn't know that the Protoss expansion was free.
What?
Yeah, I just have it.
That's pretty amazing.
Are you sure?
I'm positive because I clicked on. I could have played Terran or Protoss when I first started the game back up after I reinstalled,
But not Zerg.
but not Zerg. I had to buy Heart of the Swarm.
I'm going to install StarCraft right now. I don't know if maybe your account is special, but
I don't know. You have to understand something. Not only Battle.net for me is weird. It's not the first time I've gotten a free expansion. I played WoW up until the one where they changed everything. Like, they blew up the world, basically.
oh, Cataclysm. I didn't like
Cataclysm.
that expansion. They ruined World of Warcraft when they did that.
I played up into Cata, but if I go onto my WoW account, I have all the expansions.
Huh.
And I'm like, but I didn't buy them. Like, I own if I go into my games, it shows me that I own all the WoW expansions. Now it shows me that I own all the StarCraft expansions, and I've bought like Diablo 2 off of the Blizzard store when that was up there. So it's weird, but I'm playing through the Terran storyline right now, and I'm in love with StarCraft. That game's really good.
It's so good, right? The story's so fucking good. It's so entertaining. The levels are so intelligent, I feel like it's just
like it's really good, and it's not just like a build up a giant force and go fuck everybody up. Some of these games are like, hurry up and go here, get here, watch out for the lava, it's rising. Like it's such a well designed fucking Blizzard knocking it out of the park, man. Always.
Yep.
Always. But anybody out there that's on my friends list that has never played Hearthstone before, if you want to go onto my Facebook and click on that link for recruit a friend, I could really use the new hero.
That plays what?
Hearthstone. Anybody who doesn't have all their characters in Hearthstone up to level 20, basically if you didn't do all the tutorials with all the characters, go click on my link, play some Hearthstone, so I can get a free hero, please. It'll give you a free pack too. So, but that's really, like, I've been playing that. I've been playing some Doom. I went back to ESO.
Oh yeah, I saw you playing that the other night.
ESO's still good. I've been watching some Disney movies. I'm going to see Ghostbusters tomorrow.
Oh yeah, let me know how that is.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Okay, because the trailers, I thought the trailers looked really bad. People are saying it's a pretty decent movie.
Like,
So
there are parts of the trailers that made me actually laugh out loud for Ghostbusters.
okay,
So I didn't think that they were as bad as everybody made it out to sound like they were.
Oh my god, people made that movie seem like it was the worst thing
To ever happen.
made. Yeah, to ever happen.
Like,
I mean, some jokes are going to be dumb. They're going to be aimed towards like the stupid, dumb teenagers we have today, of course.
but
It makes sense to us, but it looks okay.
like, I think that it was just a poorly put together trailer, to be honest.
yeah.
Well, you'll find out tomorrow.
But
Have you seen Warcraft, the Warcraft movie yet?
no, I wasn't paying $20 to go see that in the theater.
But it's not that bad. It's good, actually. I enjoyed it.
The only video game movie that I plan on seeing this year is Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I still recommend Warcraft. It's pretty good.
I'll see Warcraft when it comes out. That's like I really wanted to see Jungle Book, and I never got a chance to. I heard that was really good too.
Yeah, I heard the same. about Jungle Book. Never saw it.
Oh no, I've been buying Disney movies. Once I found out that the UK region Blu-rays play on my PS4, I was like, oh, okay. I'm gonna go buy some Disney Blu-rays that aren't available here. Like,
Which ones are only available in the UK?
Like The Lion King. You cannot buy The Lion King on Blu-ray anywhere in the US, but
Really?
I can buy it in the UK.
I have it here.
They released it a while ago, but what Disney does is they go, okay, we're opening the vault. Here's a diamond edition of The Lion King, only available for a limited time. All right, now it's back in the vault. Oh, here's Snow White this year, and it's like, God damn it.
They already did Snow White though, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get annoyed. Like, that's just starting to get annoying.
So,
my parents bought me Snow White, and I'm like, and they're like, it's new. It's a Disney movie. What was it for? Can't remember what it was for. It was for my birthday or something. It was for Easter. And my mom was like, oh, here's a movie. And I'm like, oh, wait, I swear to fucking God, I have this movie. Like, and I go upstairs, and sure enough, yeah, I fucking have the movie. And I'm like, yeah, this is new. This is not the same packaging. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? It was so confusing. I don't understand why they do that.
Like, I don't know. This is a little secret that I don't know if everybody knows about. That I have a giant love for animated Disney movies. Like a giant love for animated Disney movies. So we went through our DVDs the other day and started taking them out of those shitty plastic boxes and put them in a giant binder books.
Yep.
To save space. And I'm going through and I'm like, oh, we're missing this movie. We don't have this movie on Blu-ray or DVD. We don't have this movie. We don't have that movie. And then I'm like, fuck it. So I go on Amazon and I'm like, oh, I'll buy these 6 movies I'm missing for $12 each. No problem.
On DVD?
No, Blu-ray.
Oh, okay.
So,
because you were talking about DVDs earlier.
Well, if I have it on DVD, I'm not buying it again on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm. I
refuse. But it's like, oh, these Blu-rays are available. Let me get them on Blu-ray then. Aside from that, my new obsession, guys.
Yeah.
Nendroid figures.
Oh,
they are the cutest fucking things in the world.
I'm shying away from figures because I have no more space.
Dude, they're so small, but they're amazing.
They're expensive too, aren't they?
They're like $30. They're like $30 a piece.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure weren't they like 60 to 70? I guess depending on which one you're getting.
I have Mega Man and I have Link Between Worlds Link. I paid $35 for each. They're both sitting on my desk. The cool thing about those though is like these Nendroid figures is their faces come off, so you can like put different facial expressions. They have a bunch of different arms and legs that come with it, so you can pose them any way you want. So I think it's fucking awesome. They're some of the best figures that I have.
Yeah, you were telling us about how impressed you were with them.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very impressed with how awesome these figures are. And they're solid. They're not like shitty. You know how sometimes you get a figure...
Yeah, cheapy plastic.
And you're like, oh, this is cheapy plastic, and it feels like you pick it up and it feels hollow.
Yeah.
They're solid. They're not heavy, but they're solid. So, like, I don't worry about, like, dropping it on the floor and it shattering. So, you know, it's one of the cool things going on.
Don't drop it on the floor.
I'm not going to drop it on the floor. But it's just like some of the cool things that are going on. Right? It's for collectors out there. The only reason I brought it up is because I know Hollow collects action figures. I collect action figures.
Yep.
It's one of I wanted to share with the people out there in podcast land if they haven't seen these before to look them up. I really want to buy the Wind Waker Link because he's cute as fuck as well. But
you should just say I want to buy all the links.
That worked. That worked with me picking up amiibos.
Don't pick up amiibos.
I told Dawn that I was just buying the Zelda ones, and she was okay with it. And then I bought Shovel Knight, and then I bought Mega Man.
How many amiibos do you have?
28, I think. 29.
What? 28
or 29, maybe 30. I'm still looking for a Pit. He's one of the few originals I don't have. Go ahead. Tell me I'm a loser. Go ahead. It's fine. I know.
No, I'm also thinking you're a liar because there's no space for all that shit. Those things take up a lot of space.
I have them on a bookshelf.
I want a picture.
You want a picture of my amiibos?
All 28, yeah. or 30, whatever the
I
number
don't
is.
have all 28 set up, though. I have just my OG set up. But I will send you a picture. So what else is going on, guys?
I don't know. There's nothing really going on in video game land. It's quiet, which is nice.
Too quiet.
It's too quiet. Something shitty's going to happen in the video game world.
Something shitty's gonna happen. No, it's just not much happening. I mean, the summer has always been a lull for the gaming community. Oh, actually, there's a shit ton of indie games coming out that look interesting. I just haven't tried any of them. But there's stuff dropping. That game that's free for PlayStation Plus this month is supposed to be really good. What is it? Like Fury?
Fury, yeah. I downloaded it. It looks cool.
It's supposed to be like a boss rush Ninja Gaiden is kind of how they described it, but very platinum-ish in its combat and stuff. And it sounds interesting. There's a couple other random games here and there, but yeah, I mean it's a quiet summer. There's not really anything dropping in between. What was the last big game we had? I can't even remember. There's not much happening until No Man's Sky in August, so kind of just hanging out.
That game finally went gold. We're definitely getting it in August.
We're definitely getting it in August. It finally went gold. That was last week.
Are we all buying it?
I'm buying it.
Are you buying it, Hollow?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I think our goal should be that we have to find each other.
Yeah, I'd be down with that, depending on how plausible it actually is.
Yeah, I don't know how.
If at all even remotely possible.
Like, that's got to be our goal. Our goal's got to be to find people. Well, not people, but each other. And then we can have a GD planet.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I don't know how likely that is. But
yeah, I don't know how likely it is either, but fuck it. I'm down.
YOLO. That's what the kids say these days, right? YOLO.
Is Evo's this weekend?
Yes, it is.
I should watch some of that.
I don't know. Street Fighter V is kind of boring.
Is it? I haven't seen competitions of it, so I don't know yet.
No, it feels like it's just like you're doing the same combo over and over. There's no room to be stylish. It's like either you do no damage to try to do something fancy, or you do the typical, bread and butter combo. It's not like Street Fighter 4 where you could do like fancy combos, and depending on how far you were and depending on like what character you're doing it on, changed what buttons you were pressing. It made it a lot more interesting. Yeah. This game is just like you press medium punch or medium kick and then you just do your combo.
Oh.
Like it's so boring. Like, every character feels the same-ish. There's no like serious combo extension. It's just, I don't know. Like I want to go back to it. Like Ibuki was released and it was just like I played her for a bit. I'm like, oh, cool. She's got longer combos than the average character, but it's still kind of boring. So okay. I don't know. I'm gonna watch Evo, but I'm not getting my hopes up for like something super hype.
The only fighting game I'm super hyped for is Injustice 2.
Injustice 2 is going to be fun. I didn't know the first one was necessarily like hugely successful because it seemed like it disappeared really quickly. But
it did.
Yeah. But I liked I mean, I loved the first one for what time we had it, and I'd love to see the second one. I think Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator will be interesting.
Yeah, that's a game I want to play really bad because see, that game is interesting because that game has like crazy ass combos and it looks so pretty. And it does not work with a PS3 stick, and I do not want to drop $400 on a PS4 stick because that's what they're going for.
Yeah, just make your own.
Yeah, that's probably be cheaper, much cheaper.
Like in all honesty, if you're gonna pay $400, if a fight stick is $400, go out and buy a controller, look up some how-to videos, and just make yourself a fight stick. It's not hard, especially if you know how to solder.
I said I don't know how to solder.
Oh. Racing John said Xrd Revelator is amazing.
Yeah, I mean it's like your typical. Who makes these games? Arxis?
Arc Systems, who made the Persona games and Blaze Blue.
I don't.
Is it Blaze? I thought it was Blaz.
I'm pretty sure it's Blaze Blue.
I'm pretty sure it's Blaze, but it's spelled incorrectly. I think
it's spelled incorrectly.
There's no
and
E
I
at the
think
end.
I think the English pronunciation, which is what you get for a lot of the voice acting in the game for names of characters and whatnot, is I think it's pronounced BlazBlue by the English commentator, but I think it's supposed to be BlazBlue.
either way.
You know what? They should bring back Project Justice. Fuck it all. Bring back Project Justice.
I don't know. Street Fighter V is kind of dull.
I guess we'll
Get into it.
Yeah, I guess I'll see how it looks at EVO. I mean, this is the first. You
haven't
EVO
watched anything at all?
No, I haven't really I haven't really paid much attention to the competitions this year, honestly. So this will be my first real seeing of it in a major competition.
Mm.
They still playing that their Mortal Kombat's?
No, I think that's dead too. I mean, I'm sure there'll be a tournament going for it.
Mortal Kombat XL is going to be there. The finals are like 8 a.m. on...
yeah, it's one of those nobody really cares about.
Like Injustice. I mean, the games are good and they sell well, but nobody really plays the NetherRealms games for long, it seems like, unfortunately.
They play the Smash?
Oh yeah, Smash is fucking stupid.
Melee is going to be there, but not Smash 4.
Why?
Because Melee is considered to be the best Smash game.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought people were pretty torn between the two, but there's Melee and then not the others. So
no, people are always hyped about the new one when it drops for a few years, and then they start realizing how broken. I think the Wii one, the reason nobody likes is because there's some stupid unblockable shit you could do, or some dumb stuff that you could do with the game that Nintendo never fixed.
yeah,
Anyways, Evo's going to be fun, I guess. So regardless of
Evo's gonna be fun, I guess.
I'll probably watch some of the Smash stuff because I love watching competitive Smash.
Competitive Smash is fun. It's hard to tell what's going on sometimes.
yeah, I never
usually...
know what the fuck's going on. I'm like, I swear to God, this game has 2 buttons, but these guys make it seem like this game is like an 8-button fighter. I have no idea what the fuck's happening.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up. If you guys want to get in touch with us, you can send us an email to podcast@gamingdeath.com. You can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/gamingdeath, and definitely go to YouTube, look up Gaming Death videos, and check us out there. Remember, we're live each and every week on twitch.tv/gamingdeath, and make sure to check out the mothership site. Oh my God, I just blanked. geekyantics.net. Yogizilla over there doing some good work. Podfather himself. We have to get him back on an episode one of these days.
Yeah. Well, he's a fighting guy, isn't he? We can have him next week after Evo.
I think he might be a fighting guy. I know he's been laying low for a little while, so I'll hit him up and see what's going on.
Yep.
But that's going to do it for tonight. I'm Chris. That's Hollowblade. That's Caleb.
It's not that funny.
We are the Gaming Death Podcast. We are the revolution.
Get out of here.
Get over here.
Oh, no. Make them go away. Don't bring them closer.